Hello everyone, and welcome to our first segment of Tales from the Tracts. I'm here on our 17th annual trout fishing trip, me and my buddies from high school. One of my good buddies here, Jesse Wright, local legend so to speak. Darn good bow hunter, I tell you that. He's put some pretty big deer on the wall. Well, he's going to tell a story about this big 8. Now this is a nice Arkansas 8. You look at it, it's wide, good mass to it. Just an overall wonderful kill. Jesse's going to tell the whole story, how it all went down, get this off the wall, and back out there. So Jesse, if you can take over there and just kind of tell us about how the hunt went.
Well, it was November 2nd, Sunday morning, and I was about 8:45. I texted my wife, and she was trying to talk me into coming back and go to church. And I said, well, I'm going to grunt one time, and I'll give it 5 minutes. So
it was just a grunt out into nothing. You hadn't seen anything like that. So you just
blind grunting. Yep.
Blind grunting. I think that's a proper term. So
I grunted about 3 times. Put my call up. Like I said, just put my phone back in my pocket, and I look up. I hear something coming through the woods. I look up, and here he comes, walking on a string, dead to me. Had his tail half cocked, bristled up. He's looking for me. I got stood up. I got my bow, got my release clicked on, and I'm thinking, perfect 30-yard shot. He's gonna come right in the open.
That's how it always works.
Yeah,
you're thinking, hey, he's gonna come in here, and they never read the script. Go ahead.
Well, it ended up better. He was about 20 yards to making it to my tree where he'd be perfectly broadside, even with me.
Yeah.
And he went behind some little brush, and I drew back, and he just stopped. Well, actually, no. First, he came, and before he got to that point, he angled towards me. So it was like he was going to walk under my tree. So at this point, I just remember thinking, bend at the waist, don't use your arms.
Yeah, and that's hard to do, especially you got something like this walking in on you. I mean, most of us, we lose all that. Bend at the waist, don't torque your arm, and then, especially they're coming on you. You got his chest. Nothing good there.
Right.
But yeah, keep going, man.
Well, like I say, he angled towards me, and he got, when I shot him, he was 9 steps from the bottom of my tree. And he was angled towards me. He went behind a little bit of brush, and I drew. I don't know if he heard me or caught movement, but he didn't look up. He didn't panic. He just stopped and was looking dead ahead. When he did, I thought, you got to get low. So I had my pin on him, and I just went just a little bit lower. And shot, went all the way through him. My arrow stuck in the ground. He ran about a half circle, stopped behind me, folded his legs under him like he was bedding down, laid down.
And then you're excited.
Oh,
you got a clean pass through. You got a deer that's bedded down in sight.
Yep.
Can't ask for better.
I texted my wife, said just killed a monster. Called my dad on the phone, and I'm talking to my dad on the phone, shaking. I can't hardly talk. I tell him I got him. He's laying down, whatever. And he gets up, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm talking to my dad on the phone. And I said, he's drunk, Dad. He's drunk. He's tumbling around. He's swaying. And he walks about 40 more yards behind me, and he gets behind some brush where I couldn't see him anymore. So I thought, oh, crap, maybe my shot wasn't that good. Maybe I hit him back. I don't know. So I sat in my tree for an hour, got my composure back, climbed down. I walked to where I saw him lay last, and there he was, piled up.
All right. So, just the roller coaster ride, and we all know this, the wife's texting us and you, hey, you need to, and you're already, we got a limited time to get out there, and to have, throw up a Hail Mary with a blind grunt. And, a lot of people don't like to blind grunt. I do it. I find that a lot of times they'll answer to it, especially if you've got an area with a couple of mature bucks and a high
time of year.
Yeah, and it is.
2nd of November.
It's always
getting it on their mind.
It's always a time of year. But you made a great shot, and just a wonderful deer. Just you couldn't ask for a better specimen. You think about Arkansas, you don't usually get. You get a lot of the some of the more thinner racks and things like that, but still good deer around here. But this thing, boy, he's got all the mass, he's got everything. Dark horns, you just gotta like that chocolate horn, and I bet the wife wasn't as mad at you.
No, she wasn't.
when you brought this.
She thought I was playing with her. She had a friend over, and they came out there and got to see it and everything. So it was a good day.
Well, Jesse, I appreciate you telling the story. And everybody, if you have a story, a deer like this, I'd love to come to your deer camp and get that get that story off the wall and get it back out there. And if you haven't, check us out, www.rtracts.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Sign up to be a member. And if you have a small tract of land that you'd like to make some income off of, give us a call. Thanks, everybody, and check that out.
Don't be crunching ice.
Alright, fine. Hello, everyone, and today our first segment from Tales from the Tracts. This is where we're going to showcase some local deer stories. I'm at my 17th annual trout fishing trip with my buddies. I knew this was going to take
Local legends would be better.
Hey, can you stop?
Stop now.
Sure, this